Hey everybody, welcome back to another 1986 Porsche 944 video. Well, today I'm going to start on the inside. I'm going to do some more detailed work. I've got a detail brush, some hot water, toothbrush, a clean rag, and some of this from the dollar store. I've had this for a while, but it's a pretty mild degreaser cleaner. I don't want to use purple power on the interior. I'm talking about like the steering wheel and the shift knob and all the controls and everything. It's not outwardly dirty, but I guarantee I'm going to be able to make it a lot cleaner. You know, inside the vents and everything. I'll do the pedals and the trim and the door. So let me get set up and I'll get started. And here's the interior. You can see the steering wheel. I mean, it's probably pretty dirty. Definitely the vents and everything, so I'm gonna get started. This is actually my favorite part of an old car, restoration. Just sprayed some of that cleaner on here. You know, things like the back side of this handle that people never think to clean. What looked like a clean panel, I guarantee, once I wipe this off, you're gonna see on the rag there'll be lots of dirt. Those of you who have seen my other videos, you know, Miata, Prelude, even dating back to my 91 Jeep when I had that, this is something I always do. Let me look at that water, you can see. Definitely some dirt on there. Be a lot cleaner. I'm gonna finish this door, then I'll move on. Real quickly, here's a point I wanted to make. On a lot of these older cars, you can see this power window switch has been replaced because the writing is practically new. And this one looks like it's older, but you never want to spray chemicals on those because the writing will possibly come off. So I'm going to be very careful around all the writing and everything, because I want to preserve that ink that's on there. All right, I spent about 15 minutes on this door panel and it's clean. And when it dries, it's basically just raw material. There's no dressing on it. So that'll be the last thing I do once I finish the interior. This wasn't really dirty to begin with, and this door panel is actually in really good condition considering the age of it. So now I'm going to move on to the steering wheel. All right, this dirt is just from this horn pad right here. What looked like a relatively clean wheel definitely wasn't that clean. And it's honestly, it's just years and years of built up Armor All and, you know, dirt and grime and everything. So I'm going to make this look the best that I possibly can. I've spent about 15 minutes on the steering wheel, and it's about as clean as it's going to get. It's just drying right now, but you can see, I don't know if it's coming through, but pretty much the majority of dirt on this rag came from the wheel. Now, it does need to be re-dyed, which I will do probably sooner rather than later. So I'm going to move on to some vents. Time for an update. I've got this shift boot all cleaned, and even though I'm replacing this, I've got one of these on order. I wanted to, you know, clean it, get all the crud out of the indents and everything. So this side of the dash is pretty much all done. I'm gonna move over to that side, do the vents, and do this door over there. You can see how filthy the water is in this rag. So I'm gonna clean this rag and replenish my water before I start on the passenger side. And here's the passenger door. You can see how dirty this water is in this rag. And that's just from this half of this upper panel. I mean, it really didn't look that dirty, but just goes to show that, you know, years and years of ground in dirt really adds up. So I'm gonna finish this. All right, well, I'm pretty much done with the door panels and the dash and the center console. So I'm gonna move on to this trim right here, the emergency brake, and then the pedal area. And that's probably gonna do it for today's work. Well, there's lots more to do. Just a real quick shot of the pedal area. I've actually ordered new pads for these, so I'm just gonna give them a real quick, but I'll concentrate on the gas pedal and the surrounds, the dead pedal. It should look a lot better. And that's pretty much gonna do it for down there. I mean, there's lots more. I guess I could do this area here, but I'll pick away at it as the weeks and months go on. Of course, everybody's stuck at home with this whole coronavirus thing going on, so clean up this area. The very last thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to clean both of these seat belt clips, because they're pretty nasty. Do the other side too. I'll do the back another day. Big difference. I don't know if it's coming through or not, but it's still wet. It's drying, but it's definitely much cleaner. Onto the other side. Pretty gross. We can make it look like new. All right, and that's gonna do it for today's video. Pretty happy with the amount of grime that I was able to release from the 944. So comment below, let me know what you think of this car. And definitely stay tuned for more videos to come. Lots more cleaning and detailing and parts replacement to go. So until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.